Today, I decided to return to Grow a Garden to see why so many people are leaving the game. Dropping from 3.4 million players to about 50,000 is massive, but 50,000 players is still pretty good and still 50,000. The last time I played this was around the dinosaur or prehistoric event, I don't really remember. I ended up quitting because of my thesis and other college stuff. Alright, I'm back in the game and I'm feeling some nostalgia. The first thing I noticed are these three right here, and I definitely don't remember having them before. Let's check them out. Looks like there's
Hello
a
there.
proper trading tab now for other players. That's pretty nice. I'll check more of it later. So I actually checked this player's inventory and found this Leomord pet. Oh, this looks really cool. These are the kind of pet that I was looking forward back then. If you guys know how to get this, please tell me. Alright, now I'm checking the pass. These pass systems are pretty common in games for obvious reasons. When the first pass dropped, player counts actually rocketed to 800,000. But just a few days later, that number crashed back down to 350,000. So that tells us something. Now, I'm not going to break down what's included in this pass, but personally, I will buy this pass if I'm actively playing. Now, the guide tab, it's more of an achievements guide for me. It's actually pretty helpful. It shows what you have and what you don't, which kinda motivates players to keep playing. Okay, let's check the seed shop first because that's usually what I do. Okay, so now we're in the seed shop. Let's see what's actually new. I'm honestly excited because you know that feeling when you come back to a game after a long time and everything feels new again. Just a quick look and just buy everything new to me. These seeds are all new to me and they look kinda nice. I feel like they look really good once they grow big, but yeah, they're out of stock. So one thing I noticed is that this Bonanza Bloom seed. So some plants now have
Hey,
abilities or
that's pretty
passives,
good.
and this one seems really useful. Maybe that's why it's limited. If you guys know how to unlock it or when it usually restocks, comment below so I can check it. I also checked the gear shop, but I didn't really find anything interesting, so let's just head back to my garden. So this is my garden, and yeah, it's not very well designed or managed. That wasn't really my thing before, but now I kind of want to try designing it and doing something new. Maybe that's for another video. Also, my pets are all above level 90 now. I'm not sure why I only have 4 deployed, but yeah, I kind of just left them like this. Alright, let's move to my main garden. As you can see, the last time I visited this was about 150 days ago, almost 151. That's basically 5 months, which is pretty long. I definitely missed a lot of events, especially the holiday events. Anyway, let's go check it out. The game wants me to wait for a minute, and while waiting, I checked the pet mutations and found this giant ant has been mutating for 5 months.
Bruh.
Hey there, buddy. Did you enjoy your vacation? This farm has giant pets, so of course I had to flex mine. He's not as big as theirs, but he's still a good boy. Anyway, let's put him there and finally go to my main farm. As you can see, it's shiny and kind of ugly. Designing plots was never really my thing. Maybe I'll try it one day. The main entrance is almost impossible to use, so I always sneak in from the back. Here I was trying to get some nectarines to feed my pets, but I have no idea why I can't harvest them. So here I'm finally feeding my pets again after a long time. This is their first meal of this year. I don't know if my pets have any value, but if you guys want some of them, I'll do a giveaway when we hit 100 subs. Okay, so here's what I have. A gigantic T-Rex. He has a big heart and this guy wants him really bad.
Stop the cap.
I also have this blue Raiju. I'm not sure if my other pets have any value, but here's a screenshot. Just let me know. Drop a comment in this video and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are interested. Okay, so I decided to buy the extra plot. It cost 100 trillion shekels, which is pretty expensive considering I only have 469 trillion. We're now in the new plot and with my gigantic T-Rex and his friends.
Stop the cap.
Anyway, let's plant some seeds. For now, I'll only plant the ones that are new to me because I want to see how they look. Some buttercup seeds and ground melon and some sprinklers for the tradition. I actually missed this feeling, being excited how plants will look. Alright guys, here's a quick tour of my new garden. Some of the plants are still growing, so I'll check them again later. I'm honestly thinking of harvesting everything in my other plots and starting over. I kind of want to build a barn-style setup in one of my plots with just pets and no plants. After a few hours of playing, I realized that Grow a Garden still feels the same and I actually enjoyed it. Some players might get tired of doing the same things again and again, but one thing I'm sure about is that people will always come back for nostalgia. Whether it's checking new seats, getting new pets, or even stealing plants from other players, the most important thing is just having fun. For me, it's still worth checking the game from time to time. Anyway, if we hit 100 subs, I'll do the giveaway. Just leave any comment. I'll see you guys later.